Welcome to the show, everyone. It is Friday, and you know what that means. Number one, Mokami's orientation week is over. Hey, the week after coming back from holiday is just like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know which you don't know. But I'm so happy that you've been here with us throughout the week. We have had amazing shows, and guess what? We are ending the week on a high note. We have an amazing guest for you later on, and the tea runneth over. Welcome to the show, guys. My name is Lydia KM, and that's Lydia KM on all social media handles.
Welcome to Friday, guys. Welcome to Friday, which we like to say is the party starter or like the weekend starter. But for some of us who are moms, it's not really a party. It's just like the beginning of the work weekend, basically, because that's our other job. I like saying that, even though I'm probably.
I know. I was about to say we know what you do.
We know who you are.
Thank you. Actually, Ayuma, you need to update us because last weekend you had said like you were going to do something. Yeah. Anyway, so think about the update that you're about to give. But guys, thank you so much for being here today. It's a Friday evening. You could be anywhere, as Lydia always tells us, but you choose to be here, and we don't take that for granted. So thank you for being here, guys. If you're tuning in live, we love you. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching it later on as a rerun, we still appreciate you very, very much. Throughout the show, make sure you're talking to us on WhatsApp, and the hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk. Let's keep chatting. Let's keep chatting. Tell us what your plans for the weekend are. I'm Joanne Muni at yummymummy.ke on social.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to the show. Now, I feel as if I had gotten away with the promise I had made until Joanne decided to just out me right now. So now, like I had said, that I want to have new experiences. I'm tired of just going out. So I want to go have outdoor experiences. I want to go to like for a walk or something, some type of physical activity. But I did get into a physical activity. It just wasn't a walk or anything. So like, that does kind of count,
It
right?
does. It does. Lord does it.
Exactly. So like, you know, it all worked out in the end. But you know what, you guys were working on it. Baby steps, all right? So maybe like, you know, let me not even make up lies that I can't do. So let me just say I'm going to be a better version of myself. But welcome to the show, guys. It's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Or simply, as people like to call her.
I don't even, simply. Yummy, mommy, yummy.
Yeah, just yummy.
Hi, yummy.
And you, I guess just Lydia.
You're lucky.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's your actual name.
That is my actual name. Yeah. The thing is, my spirit wants to have like this wild weekend and just like have like, you know, just like celebrate being back in Nairobi. But my 29-year-old body is like, sit down and go and take a nap. What are you guys doing?
I am, well, tomorrow I'm going to get my lashes done, guys. I'm getting my lashes in. I can't wait. I hope they actually look as awesome as I think they're going to look. But on Sunday, we're doing stuff for my aunt's burial. So it's going to be, like, so tomorrow is going to be a bit of party. The next day is going to be crying. So yeah, thank you.
But hopefully, like, you know, you have your family and friends. And like, us who are there in spirit.
Exactly.
For
sure.
Yeah, I'm having like my last of everything. Because like I want to do like from Monday. No, listen. From Monday, I'm going to be like no sugar, no nothing, being healthy and all of that. So like literally this weekend, I'm going to eat all the candy and junk food in the world. I'm going to party as much as possible. I'm going to do all the like vices because like for the next 2 weeks, I want to cut off of everything.
Yeah, that's wise. Really. It's really wise for you to do
binge.
that. Yeah, binge, exactly. Yeah, it's perfect. Actually,
it sounds healthy, right?
It sounds so, exactly. Definitely the way to go. Definitely.
But you know what, you guys, we have so many amazing stories that we're going to be going through on Hot Talk. There is a drama happening between KRG the Don and Kelechi, the producers. Someone has stolen a song from who? It's a lot that's going on over there. And then Size Mo, which is the name that Lydia came up with for Size 8 and DJ Mo. There seems to be a little bit of trouble in paradise, or there's cheating allegations. It's getting really heated over there. We have Anita Nderu, who has decided that she is finally coming out. The kind of out we're talking about, we're going to get right into that. And of course, we have Kate Actress showing some appreciation to Jugush on Twitter. Let's get into all that. It's time for Hot Talk. All right, so the music world is having a little bit of drama. KRG is in the second part of drama because he's been having drama with Sailors this whole entire time. But now, apparently, he has some drama with Kelechi Africana. But this time, I feel as if it's not really his fault, all right? So they have a producer. He goes by the name of iLogos, and he gave KRG a beat. Yeah, the new song that he has with Airboy, the name of the song is Gidem. Everyone has been loving it. The song is dope. But then, right now, Kelechi Africana has come out to say that that was actually his beat and that he was given that beat. But according to iLogos, like they never finalized that whole situation. So basically they went to iLogos, he made the beat, he promised it to Kelechi, and then something happened and he sold the beat to KRG. So I feel like at this point it's about the producer. It has nothing to do with actual KRG because he bought the beat. When you buy a beat from a producer, you assume that it doesn't belong to anybody else, technically. So I don't know what happened when it came to, like, you know, the drama and why he wasn't able, why why Kelechi Africana wasn't able to get the beat, but that's what's going on.
Is that how it works? Like they make the beat. I thought they just like this person makes a beat and then they're like, oh, come, let's produce the song, let's do the song together. Not like the artist actually pays like the producer to buy the beat. Is that
they buy beats.
But here sometimes. But that's like the dumbest way to make money as a producer, because what people do is like give me a percentage of whatever the song makes.
Yeah.
You pay like maybe let's even say like the most 20,000 for a beat.
Yeah.
That song makes 5 million.
Yeah. There you are.
You know,
exactly.
that's how producers make money abroad.
Yeah.
And
so unless maybe unless there's like both, like you also get to, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But this is not the first time we're hearing this kind of story. Clearly Kenyan producers are like that. And obviously everyone is in the industry to make money. So I mean, we can't even be faulting the producer for giving the beat to someone else. If probably it's just like this person is not going to do this song justice, let me give it to someone else. What's the problem? Unless it has actually been written down, unless you have a contract that is written, no, you have given this beat to me and everything, then there's no, this is just complaining. It's just
I agree. And guess what? You know God's plan. God's plan, P. Diddy heard God's plan first. And he loved it and he was like, yeah, you know, he's coming to the studio or something. Drake went in and he heard this beat and on the spot he did God's plan.
And then look
then
at
now
how big.
Exactly. So then you saying, I've promised you anything. What is that in 2020? Even in a relationship, what's a promise? Let alone between music producer and artist. What's a promise, my friends? Like, if it's not written down, it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
And let's normalize having private conversations about private conversations. This was a private conversation between you two when we weren't there. See, you sort it out privately, because us putting our 2 cents in it, what is this
How
change?
is this helping? Exactly. Unless they're just trying to malign someone's name or trying to make this person look like they lack integrity or not worth working for or something.
I think because the song is popping and doing well, it's like feeling salty, like that could have been mine.
Yeah, but sorry. Yeah.
And the thing is that just because the beat is dope and the song is good doesn't mean you would have done the same thing with that song. So, I mean, somebody said it. You know, do you guys agree with us? We just feel like here, I mean, there's no contract. I feel like this is just like complaining out loud on social media. Let us know what you think. The hashtag is Ebru. Let's talk, and you can talk to us on WhatsApp. Now, Size Mo, as I named them, they've been going through a bit of a drama. To be honest, I actually can't stand situations where like a married couple, they have children, are kind of having some disgusting kind of slinging in public. He has been the topic of conversation most of the day because there are some receipts, or there are some people who are coming up to say that basically DJ Mo is a rampant cheat. And we are talking like shameless cheat, you know, and a lot of girls have come up to say that, you know, I had intercourse with him, and others have said that he even had intercourse with men. Like, I mean, it's been really ugly. Yeah. That's what he said.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
Yes. So the girl said I had intercourse with him, and one of my friends, a gay friend, also had intercourse with him. There's no receipts, so we can't say that. There's no receipts, so we can't say yes or no. But his response to him trending was, I mean, he thinks it's funny, I guess. So basically, he put up this picture with like all these laughing faces saying that today is a good day. And then he, somebody uttered him, in Swahili, but I shall prosper.
Help, babe?
No.
Okay.
Mheshimiwa, watu wanasema wewe ni moto wa kuotea mbali, ikifika ni wasichana, niende niwaambie nini. And his response was, HEPA, laughing faces. So I guess he's taking the, you know, this is nothing or whatever. Furthermore, actually Size 8 isn't following him anymore. And I mean, they're married. So, I mean, the tag of this is like, you know, I guess trouble in paradise. I can't stand seeing married couples going through it, because I just feel like I want to see more people actually I want to see better pictures of marriage, you know?
I know, but it happens. It happens. It's just unfortunate that these things now, when you're a public couple, happen so much in public. But like me, I don't understand why people who are famous try to cheat and try to make it kitcheny. Like, obviously, if you're sliding in everyone's DMs, obviously someone is going to rat you out. And you know what I feel is funny about his response is that right now he's doing laughing. The time on Edgar Barre's stories now, we see that there's actual pictures of him in places. Let's see whether he'll be laughing then. What I find unfortunate is that I haven't personally watched their reality show. Have you guys watched it? I haven't watched it, but I remember someone saying that every time they watch it, they feel really uncomfortable because like Size 8 always seems so aggressive towards him, like she's angry, like she's mad, like she's resentful.
A few people said that.
Exactly, and you can sort of tell an energy. Like you can, I mean, a couple can only pretend for so long. So I mean, if that's what's happening, it's unfortunate. I'm just waiting to see how this goes down because I feel like it's going to be dramatic.
Yeah, you know what's really sad? I feel as if they've held themselves in such a high pedestal that now the fall from grace is real. Weren't they the ones last Valentine's Day talking about pay for some for us to be on Valentine's Day to tell you the secrets of marriage.
Yeah.
Weren't they not the ones say how to have a successful marriage, and this is the drama that's going on?
Yeah.
Aren't they the same ones who are like, you know, a Christian couple where God is at the center and this is what's going on? I feel as if like if you know that
Something's
your
at the
house,
center.
exactly, if you know your house is not in order, if you know that you are not living in a certain way, just don't make yourself to be out to be better than what you are. Because that way it's not like, you know, everyone goes through things in marriage.
But have they made themselves that way, or
Yes,
is it just
they
the perception that
Valentine's
people have?
marriage, come and let us teach you the strength of marriage.
Okay, fine.
Girl, if you
I'm
started
trying. I was
exactly,
trying.
you tried, but no. I think basically if you know that things are not too well, then don't hold yourself to a high pedestal. That way, when we find information, you can just be like, you know, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Things happen in a
Yeah.
relationship. I don't think anybody is shocked right now for Cardi B and Offset.
Because
they never
yeah.
said that they were,
They are
you
the
know.
perfect
the
couple.
Me, I'm
couple.
shocked because she just seemed like the kind to vumilia.
I said that already. I thought she'd be the kind
I
of
thought
person
she'd
he
be like,
is
yeah,
who
he was
is.
the way like that.
You
I
s-
mean, even
yeah.
I'm going to do, you know, whatever. So
Exactly.
that's what I thought. So now to like have reached divorce, I'm like,
Let me tell you, with size 8, what I feel is like, I feel like she's that woman. For me, I just feel like she's so faithful as far as with God. I feel like she's just one of those, like, you know, she's being prayerful about her marriage. Like, she's just trying to keep it together, even though how he is. So then, of course, because she's a public figure, she can't just shun him and not be that way. I can just see in her head how she's just like, you know, things are gonna get better, you know, as
And we
opposed
can-
I think that's what
and
I'm
we can
saying.
only hope, you know, with all these things,
I'm
like we're
praying
saying,
for you,
even me,
Sizemo.
Yeah.
you know,
I
this
mean,
is
Size
is all alleged, by the way, until we see an actual picture of a DJ Mo and a woman or
alleged.
a man, then it's all alleged. So let's not pass judgment and like be like real quick to say. But anyway, guys, let us know what you think. The hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk, and you can talk to us on WhatsApp. Speaking of sleeping with men and women, Anita Nderu has recently come out as a member of the LGBTQ plus community. So she tweeted on the 17th of September, that was yesterday, I hope my kids never have to go through what I have gone through for being LGBTQ plus. So that was like, I mean, that's pretty standard. I mean, it's obviously like she's saying, I am part of the community.
Yeah.
However, she didn't say, is she lesbian? Is she gay? Is she bisexual? Is she transgender? Is she just queer in general? Because there's so many forms that it can take.
Yeah.
But it looks like Twitter has already decided if you're in that community, then you must just be, you know, gay. So that's what a lot of people have been saying. But a lot of people have come out to support her, funny enough. And I don't feel like it was too much of a shock, especially after that video that she made the other day. Remember that video of like,
I didn't
so
fall
it's like,
off my
obviously
chair.
she was an empath of the community. Now it's like she's part of the community. Even Esther Passaris came out to like support her and say, yeah, it's about time that people stopped looking down on, I mean, stopped like homophobia and things like that. So some of the comments people have been saying, because she's previously talked about how she didn't want to get married, but she wants to have children. So someone said, yeah, lesbian couples can get kids. You can use IVF, in vitro fertilization. One partner provides the eggs, which are fertilized, blah, 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 stuff like that. Someone else also in support said, no one should be judged or accused of his or her sexual orientation. Everyone has a right to what he or she thinks. Then, of course, there's the other side of the
other
spectrum.
spectrum.
For me and my body, I shall always do what the Bible says. Hakuna mahali tumeambiwa ati Sarah saw her sister and she bore her a son named Isaac. Hakuna, but kila mtu pambane na hali yake. Someone else was saying, whichever way you describe it, a man will be involved even if it's just donating sperm. So basically, there's all those people who are just, I mean, unapologetically anti the community. And then there's those in support. But like, I mean, good on her for coming out, because I mean, being able to live in your truth, that's a powerful thing.
100%.
Yeah.
And as long as, I always say this, like, you know, the world is still what the world is. And as long as you are aware of the consequences of some, like, even this is going to have some repercussions, But I am
Work-wise,
always,
you mean?
as in with anything, like, you know, even how people are going to communicate with her. Because look now, anything she posts between now and a month's time, people are going to have to have something negative to say. But being able to come out in a situation where you know the world is so against you and being like, do you know what? This is who I am, and you know, whoever accepts me. I'm here for it. And I feel like maybe it's since she hit 30, she's been
reached
so
that
much
this,
more.
like, I don't care.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Which is beautiful,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
I think that.
And
yeah.
I think, like, you
She's
know, what's
definitely
I've seen the
different.
growth, because like before she was the same person who like would post a picture about feeling so self-conscious about like how she looks and her body. Remember we were even talking about it the other day and everything. And it seems as if now she has a whole new level of confidence, and I love that. I hope that she continues having this same confidence. And you know what? No matter whether you agree with her or not, because it's not a debate about like, you know, agreeing with being a part of the LGBTQ plus community or or any other beliefs that you may have. It's all about just letting somebody live in their own truth, do what they want to do, and as long as it's not affecting you in a negative way, you don't have to say anything negative about it.
Do you know some of the comments that were so perplexing to me? There's this DJ who she's been dating for a really long time, and apparently even on his birthday a few months ago, I believe, she had put up a picture saying, oh, you know, I love you and all that, and like happy birthday. So now when she revealed this, so now people are asking, so she needs to tell us at what point did she discover that she's not into men? At what point did she whatever? Because like all this time, I'm like, she doesn't owe you an explanation.
She doesn't tell you anything.
No, she doesn't.
Like,
and
she
I feel like all she's done is communicated publicly. That doesn't mean that she didn't know the whole time and she has not been expressing her truth.
Exactly.
She just put it out on Twitter, and there's a difference. People feel like whatever has been is like information is only as new as since they received it.
Exactly.
No, it's not. It's like it's just.
And she never said that that's her boyfriend. If you really think about it, it's always been assumed, but she never said like my boyfriend DJ or whatever. It could just be a really close friend.
DJ Asian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I think he was.
I mean,
he was
I know, but I'm
man.
just saying, I don't think it's. But anyways, being part of LGBT,
but
you can be both.
Exactly, that's the thing. So maybe he's still her boyfriend. You see, just because she said that. That's why, like, one of these things that people just need so much education about. Because just because she's LGBTQ, doesn't mean that she can't have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
It's crazy, guys. Let us know your thoughts, because I'm sure you have so much to tell us. Let us know on the WhatsApp number. It's gonna be over there. You can go ahead and send us your message. But right now we have Miss Kate, actress, who has been making people happy after she recently tweeted her message of support and love and appreciation to Jugush on Twitter. And basically she was just telling him a big thank you for how much help that he's given her. She was like, an appreciation tweet for blessed Jugush. I am literally living off of social media gigs because you held my hand. You showed me the ropes. You are appreciated, little bro, folded hands. To which he responded and said, thanks so much, Wama Poo. I don't know what that means, but I think it's like a cute little nickname. I'd see, but can 2020 look at us the same way you are looking at me? You know what I think is really funny about this story? You know, when you think about like the acting world and who's more established, it would be Kate that's more established than Jugush. You know, he just came a few years behind her.
But
social media, he's the one who's like more established than her. But I like the fact that like it's not a competition. Everybody is just like helping lift each other up.
Exactly.
This is what I always say, like, be open to learn about the parts of life that you don't know. For example, I might know how to be a talk show host because I've been doing it for a while. But influencing, I literally ask Joe everything, like every minute, because the thing which
you're gonna have to put me on retainer now. You're gonna
I think I will
be paid.
Kisses
on
and
the
hugs.
mouth.
The things that you don't know about, if you're not coachable, like you're always going to have tension. Like you've got to come into a workplace that you're new in and learn. For example, Justin Timberlake, huge musician. You can't tell him anything. When he went to the acting world, he went in as a baby. It was like, oh, how do I do this? What do I do? I like that humility, and that's how you grow. I'm so here for that.
Exactly. And also on the flip side, it's amazing for Blessed Jugush to be as successful as he is and still be willing and able to help those around him who also want to be in the same space. Like, not everything is a competition. Not like the internet is so big. It's so big, which is why I can never understand when somebody is always tearing another influencer down or another musician down. I'm like, there's space for everybody to win. And if anything, you helping someone else, that could be your legacy in them, you know, because they will always remember, by the way, your mom is the one who helped me, or Lydia is the one who helped me, or Yuma is the one who helped me. So let's always be willing to help other people. Like if at any point someone asks you something and you're like, hey, I don't want to share that information, by the way, you're bewitched, and you should think about your life. You should think about your life, because there's nothing normal about that.
Yes. Yeah. It's a scarcity mentality. You feel like if this person has, hey, what about me? It's a scarcity mentality, and it's just something to train yourself out of. When somebody else has, it doesn't come out of your pocket, unless it does. Then you can.
And that means it never really belonged to you in the first place. Like, you know, if someone else comes and is better than you, they're just better than you, and it was never yours to begin with.
Actually, if you're not able to help someone else, it could be pointing towards insecurities in your own life. Like maybe you feel like you're not good enough, and so if this person comes, they're going to overtake you and whatnot. In which case, you need to work on yourself. But anyway, guys, let us know. Send us also your appreciation messages for Kate, actress, and Blessed Jugush. We want to hear from you. Talk to us on WhatsApp, and the hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk. It's time for Ask the Girls. Thank you to everybody who sends us their messages, guys. We wish that we could do all of them, but we can literally only do 2 per week. So just keep sending us, because if we can't answer it on the show, we will try our best to just get back to you directly. So this one says, hi ladies. So my sister has been in this relationship for about 2 years now. The guy seemed nice. He still does. But now the problem is every time they have an argument, this guy asks her to leave the house. Like seriously asks her to leave. My sister is a kichwangumu, so she's usually like, you can sing that all you want, but I'm not going anywhere. Basically, she tells the guy she's not leaving and she doesn't. She calls me later and I'm like, "Ay, babe, I don't get it." And I honestly don't know what to advise her at this point. She's 4 years older than I am. I live and care for her, but please, I need to know if she's doing herself more harm staying than leaving. Should I ask her to come stay at my place or let time decide for her? I'm sorry, I just realized I went, oh, sorry, she went on. Yeah, anyway, but she says the guy isn't violent. In fact, he's quite polite. That I have seen. But the problem is, why is she always shown the door? Every time there's a misunderstanding and yet never leaves. Wouldn't this guy always be doing that? To answer that question, yes. This guy will probably always be doing that. It's, who was it who was saying the other day? Was it Steve Harvey? Like, don't let a man tell you to leave more than once. Don't let a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. Like, did we live our dignity in 2019? Did we, like... It's really unfortunate, and for me, this is the exact reason why I'm always telling guys, don't live with your partner before you get married. Like, I know I'm talking to somebody here, you know, on this table, but like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you leave yourself exposed in case anything happens. This thing of in the middle of the night we've had a fight, pack your bags and leave. Like, I mean, how? I mean, why?
I think from just on a human level, I think that's rude.
It's rude.
Like, I think that's just so rude. Like, I don't even understand that. I wouldn't do that to anyone, knowing that, like, in the middle of the night, I'm just sending you off to work. First of all, there's curfew.
Yeah.
You know, this
so
is
where am I going?
Yeah.
These are new times. I feel like they say that you need to learn to have a partner who knows how to fight, right? Not until when you fight, like things just escalate beyond what any of you are able to control. Like you need to have like respect. You know, things happen, but I mean, respect
basic respect
needs to be the consistent even when you're fighting, because now if this is the case, you're pregnant.
I feel as if like this situation is reconcilable though, because the only reason I feel like that is because the part of he tells her to leave, but she never leaves and she's never forcefully like kicked out of the house. You know, it seems like to be like a thing of like when you get into an argument like and then they continue on with their argument about whatever it is. So I think now it's just more of like, why don't you have a way to argue in a constructive way? Because I'm that person who, when that someone was shading on the table about living with their partner, who like when I get into crazy arguments, I'm the first one to be like, bye, I'm going back home, because I can, you know, go back to my actual home. I do have a home, but like in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, are you always gonna have a home to go back to if the relationship, you know, grows in the way I'd want it to grow? No, but in terms of getting into an argument and going back home, I'm the one who goes back home, stays for like a weekend or so. You make sure you feel sad, and then after you call me and beg me to come back.
Me, is that somebody lording that power over this person? You see, that's what I feel like is not, because it starts with that one thing, and then another time maybe you have a fight and he's like, me, I'm not giving you any money, and like maybe you don't have money. Me, I'm not giving you any money. Or now it becomes like, oh yeah, me, I'm not gonna pay the rent. Let's see that power exactly. That's what it points towards. So yeah, I do agree with you. Maybe it is reconcilable, but like, because this is the sister who's asking for advice. I feel like you as a sister, really, what else can you do except just be there to support her? Maybe just try and talk some sense into her. Tell her that her and her man need therapy. Like, you need therapy, because learning how to fight, by the way, it's a skill. People do not just start like that. Even when my husband and I got married, our fights used to be like 0-2, I'm divorcing you and you're never gonna see your children ever again. But obviously over time, like, you learn how to do it. So just advise her and probably ask her to go for therapy with her boyfriend, and hopefully it works out, right?
I think it's gonna work out.
I mean, what else? What else?
About it and it'll work out.
I feel like you're seeing yourself in this situation. That's why you're like,
I believe it's reconcilable.
You know what, you guys? We're loving the feedback that we're getting from you guys. We're going to go ahead and try to read as many messages as possible when we come back from the short commercial break.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We are having an amazing time here at Friday, and we thank you so much for all the feedback. We can see you guys, you're talking to us. We're just going to read a few before I introduce our our hot guest today. We can see this is Tracy. Tracy is saying, Ayuma, my favorite person. I like your style, African Japanese vibes. In regards to an Intenderitus tweet, I figured out my ex-boyfriend is gay just the other day. I'm so proud he came out. I think people should be more verbal and open to to such people. I don't know if that's the word, but I get a point. She's very happy that her ex came out, which is great.
Yeah, we have Tracy from Kitusuri saying still about the Anita Ndero story. I'm confused. I saw her post some time back where she was celebrating her 7-year anniversary with the Indian DJ. So now apparently she is part of the LGBT community. You know what? It's possible. You can like both. We have someone else over here saying, in every rumor there is some truth in it. Size 8 and Avumilia too, but the hubby is cheating, period.
You know, exactly. We have Sheila from Nakuru. We have Fiona from Ruaka. Wamboy from Mihoko. Lillian. Guys are loving your hair and your dress. Sisi Atuko. Lydia Tundo ako hapa with her hair and her dress. I'm not even reading the rest of the message. I'm mad.
Thank you so much, guys, for the love. You know, you guys, you just remind me how much I love this job. We appreciate you. Anyway, I'm about to introduce somebody who does this job, as it were, and he has been doing it for a long time. He's one of the biggest TV personalities in Kenya. It's none other than Martin Kimani.
Welcome.
Awesome intro.
Yes. Did I lie though? Did I lie?
Not lie.
I know.
Wow.
Lie.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thank
you
I
for
love
coming
your show.
through.
Thank you.
I always love the tea.
You do?
Yeah, the tea runneth
So
over.
are we toasting first?
Yes.
Let's go. It's
Cheers.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Cheers.
Friday.
Here we are.
Oh, wow, that
Yeah.
pause, yeah. As I said, you have been doing it for a long time, and I feel like in our industry, the hardest thing is longevity. Like, people pop 2 years, that's all we're talking about.
Yeah.
2 years after, we're like, huh? So,
Yeah.
what do you think has been unique about your journey to kind of stay as relevant as you have through this whole time?
Oh man, first of all, I'll say it's God.
Yeah?
Number one, because like our industry is very vibrant.
Right.
And it's like you said, there's always that new cat who's bringing something extra on the table.
Yeah.
So number one, actually, I think is just believing in God. And then number two is just relying on your passion. Because for me, this is not, it's not just something I stumbled on. You know, it's one thing that I always wanted to do.
Oh, yeah?
Ever since I was a kid, you know, I used to be that guy. I used to be that kid who never used to go outside. I never used to play. I used to be like in front of the TV, and mom would be like, "Go play with your friends." And I'm like, "No, mom, I love this."
Yeah.
You know, so for like the passion just always drives me to discover more and to understand the industry, because especially right now the industry is so small, it's like a nutshell.
Yeah.
Literally.
Because social media is has made the world like a village right now. So
Literally.
even just getting to see people from my own continent going as far as they can, the likes of Trevor Noah, just ignites that fire in me each and every day.
Exactly.
Yeah,
By the way, Trevor Noah has shown us that you
Yeah,
can just start here,
imagine,
and by the way, you blink and it's an overnight success,
Whoa.
but actually it's years and years and years of work. But so you've said you always wanted to get into TV or be on TV. So can you remember like that one moment when you were like, "Hey, Sasa may make it," like that moment where they called you and they were like, "We want you to have this show." Do you remember that moment?
I remember that day like yesterday. It was way back in 2014. And at that time, the show that I currently host, my predecessors had left. So now there was an advert on the paper that they were looking for new, fresh face as host for the show. So I was broke. It was a weekday afternoon. I was broke.
Yeah.
It was around 2 p.m. And then my friends, Nick Motuma and my former manager, Co Castro, so they saw the advert on the paper and they were like, "Yo, Martin, you need to do this. You need to jump on this." And I remember that time I just completed my internship at 1FM. It was one of the biggest urban radio stations. I don't know if I'm okay if I can drop this. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
Reduce.
Okay, let me reduce. Okay, so at that time, now when I got the call, I went for the audition because the audition was happening that particular day. So once I get to the building, the guys that I found there had been called like a week prior.
Right.
Yeah, so I just came in there, had to plead with the producer, and I was like, just give me that opportunity. If I can't hack it, at least I tried my thing.
Yeah.
So throughout the audition, I was just looking at the guys who were ahead of me, and I was like, okay, okay, you. Okay, you.
Could you see what they were doing?
I could see, yeah.
Okay.
I could see everything because I arrived there the last person.
Okay.
So they gave me the last slot. So once I got in front of the camera, I was always the kind of kid who used to practice in front of the mirror. You know, I used to like break down my links, and then I used to watch like international shows, and just to get the gist of it. So once I just stepped in front of the camera, I think God was on my side because I really killed that link.
Yeah.
Like I killed it. Now when the director was unmiking me, he was like, I think this job is yours.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was so excited. So after leaving the screen test, I remember it was around 3 p.m. By 6 p.m. they had called me, you've been shortlisted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was back again doing the same thing until I was the last man standing.
Yeah.
And here I am.
Amen.
Thank you,
Amen.
thank
It
you.
must have felt surreal.
It
Like,
did.
is this actually happening?
It's a dream come
And like
true.
national
Yeah.
TV as your first job.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And you've really been able not like to hold yourself and like cement yourself in like the TV personality world. But now like what's really starting to pop up is your content creation and
Yeah.
being an influencer.
Yeah.
How do you see like the switch? Like it's not really a switch because you're doing both. But do you find it a lot more difficult now being a social media personality as opposed to a TV personality?
Actually, man, the difference is very huge.
Yeah.
You know, like even how you just present yourself on TV is totally different with social media. Social media is a whole different audience.
Yeah.
You understand? So you have to create that kind of, how do you call it, the fan base. Now, for me, the switch up, it was, I think, one of the hardest things that I had to do.
Oh, wow.
Because like, I was just getting comfortable at that time in my bubble. You know, on TV, like you're doing your links so well, you're gaining the numbers. But now you can never fight with change. You can never fight with time. So, you know, like everybody was shifting digital. So it was like a whole new phase for me. I had to start from scratch again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but now I think I'm doing really well, but I have to big up some of the people who are so close to me and they have been doing this for a very long time. You know, they really helped me just to understand like digital.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different ballgame.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
The one thing about, I guess, being a TV personality is like, you know, sometimes you're not exactly always able to, like, the TV, there's like, you know, that's a job. Whereas on social media, you're able to kind of express yourself in a more authentic way. You're you. What content do you feel most passionate about, and are you able to do that now on social media because you have that platform?
Yeah. With TV, especially if you're hosting a live show, and if you're hosting like a GE show, you know, general audience, you have to really be very careful with your words.
Yeah.
You know, you understand. You know,
We understand.
there's no
that struggle.
yeah, but yeah. And also you have to understand that you're not only speaking to a younger audience. These guys are always like on a Saturday morning, because my show airs on Saturday morning, they're there with your parents.
Yeah.
You understand? And also these parents, they're very keen on what is it that kids are really consuming.
Yeah.
So you have to understand there's rules that comes with mainstream TV.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, digital is the best way to express yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't want to be biased, but I love entertainment. TV gives me the entertainment space where I get to interact with artists and I get to understand our culture more.
Yeah.
But on the other side, I get to meet with people. Now that's Tuzidi na Hustle, my digital content. I just get to meet young people who are doing really incredible things, so amazing things, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
These people are really like changing. Like Kenya is ready now to change.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's I love them both, but I just feel like right now I'm more about the people. I'm
Right.
really more about the youth out
Yeah.
there, and I don't know, man. I love them both.
Lucky for you, you don't have to choose any. You can remain on TV and you can be on digital. But tell us more about Tuzidi na Hustle, because you sound so passionate already, even now when you mention it. Tell us a bit about
Tuzidi na Hustle. So
What does Tuzidi mean?
Tuzidi na Hustle is a digital platform.
Tuzidi means
Tuzidi, let's- yeah.
continue. Let's continue with
Wow.
it.
Tuendelee, like let's
That's what
keep
she's-
pushing.
Wow.
Let's keep pushing.
If you don't ask, you don't know.
Amen. Live
Yeah.
your truth.
So the thing with Tuzidi na Hustle, one thing I came to realize is that our generation, we are very passionate. We express ourselves, and we go out there. We're very vigorous in what is it that we want. And I came to realize that there was a void where young people who are not in the content creation space were not getting that coverage in what is it that they do. So I'm talking about the Jua Kali sector. I'm talking about people who are in the furniture sector. And there's so many people. Now, what now led me to starting the show is I had this idea. And it was just an idea. And then when I met up now with my new team, shout out to Munsa Management. When I met up with my new team, when I shared this idea with them, it was now a collective effort, because everyone was now bringing their ideas on board. So we decided like we're gonna create a show where we will tell young people stories through their hustle.
Yeah.
Now, well, normally what we do is we tell your story through your losses. So how you start. Now it's more of like getting to understand you as a human being, as a person, and then we transition to what kind of lessons have you learned throughout since you started your business to where you are, and then we look at the wins. What are some of those things that really keep you going? Yeah. So it's a very comprehensive show. It's more of telling our story through our own hustle and just how we can all level up.
Yeah. I love especially around this time, like to give people a platform to,
definitely. It's really, really inspiration. And I'm sure like you inspire a lot of people, especially now with even like, Tuzidi na Hustle. What's some of the craziest encounters you've ever had with your fans? Because a large amount of your fan base are like young people.
Man, I love my fans so much. I remember, like, I always get, so let's say I can be at a mall.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'll see a DM and I'll be like, I just saw you at the mall. I wanted to say hi, but I'm scared. I'm like, okay, just walk up to me. Like, I'm an easy guy to approach. And also it's more of just the appreciation. Have I said it right? Yeah, that one, So it's, when I get that genuine, like, thank you, like, for example, I'll take you back to Zidina Hustle. You see, like, the merchandise that I'm rocking? It's my latest t-shirt line collection. Now, we've only had it for 2 weeks, but the kind of DMs that I get, someone would tell me, like, every time, like, I wake up in the morning, I just look at that t-shirt and I read to Zidina Hustle. And I'm like, God, I have to go. I just have to get out of this feeling that I'm feeling right now, and I have to feel so rejuvenated so that I can, so I think it's just the impact that really wows me. I didn't expect this kind of impact for when it came to Zidina Hustle. But the audience, all these amazing people, man, they just amaze me.
Let me ask you a question. I want to put you on the spot. Because, people
let me sip this first.
People say you're going to be bad. People say appreciation. Do you respond to DMs?
Actually, I do.
You do?
In my DMs, I'm the one who communicate with my people personally.
Boom.
Well done.
See, now that's the real time. That's the real time.
Exactly.
So there's, I've seen you a few times on Man Talk. Shout out to Eli Mwendwa. He was here. Eli. I keep saying Lydia. I seriously,
you don't know your people, fam.
Eli.
You don't know your people, fam.
Forgive me. Anyway, I'm here for like those conversations that, like, because we have a lot of those conversations, but we're women, we're expected to be like, open and whatever. What is it that made you feel inspired to kind of be part of that and have these kind of open, vulnerable conversations about what men are going through?
Yeah. So the funny thing about how Man Talk, we started Man Talk, Eli had just came back to Kenya. And I kind of liked his style. He's very fashionable and that guy. So I was like, yo, bro, I like your style. And then he was like,
reached out to him, telling
I was like, bro, you a swaggy dude, Hey, like, it's love at the end of the day. So I was like, I like your style. And he was like, I like what you do. And then when we met up, we started talking, and our vision was so aligned because he was trying to look on how he can penetrate the space where he can just talk about issues that will impact change. And for me, I've always been about that. So from our first conversation, we were like, actually, we should start a show. Man Talk. And then one of our friends, he's a business guy, because we were looking at people from different backgrounds. So one of the guys, Oscar is a lawyer. I'm a media personality. Eli, he's a content creator, a fashionista. Now, we wanted to bring all this force and just talk about issues that really affect young men in this country. And that's how Man Talk came to be. At first, it was just us putting out content. And then, again, the audience. Thank you, guys. They kind of escalated it to just something big. And, you can never let the people down. If they want it, they get it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Guys, go listen so you can hear. So you can have this platform, this emotion that we bring. Now they do the man guy.
Martin, are you dating?
No.
Good question.
Yeah, because
the messages are like,
I'm not currently.
Ladies are going crazy. You're not dating.
No, I'm single.
Is it intentionally, or you just haven't found the right one yet?
I just got off a relationship like a year ago, so I'm in that space.
You're healing.
No.
Yes, no, it's a safe space. You're allowed to say.
Hug him, Lydia.
Before people start breaking their neck.
No, I think for me, I'm just so into my work and my space. And man, to just really like change that
Yeah.
for someone, I think it has to be very deep.
Yeah.
So deep.
Yeah, relationships tend to be deep.
I
Yeah.
have some options for you.
Okay, let me know.
So
Let
we
me
have
know.
Joanne over here saying, Martin Kimachi, I have a huge crush on you. This guy since forever. So I'm watching all the way from Juja. There's Joanne from Juja, number one,
thank
option
you.
number one. We also have somebody else saying, Aish, the guest today, my longtime crush. You haven't said your name, and this is your chance, man.
I need to know
this
the
is your
names.
chance.
I need to know the names.
I know. We have Nelly from Meru, another chance over
Yeah,
here.
that's my hometown. Shout out my people from Meru.
And we have girls, come on now. Make sure you give us your name and where you're from. You never
And
know.
send your picture
Shoot
if you
your
want.
shot, man.
Yeah, but do you ever feel like, you know, because your show is like for really young people, you know, it's like, I think your audience is definitely younger than our audience. Do you feel like the pressure of age, you know, like, okay, you're getting a bit older, or you're going to get a bit older, I'm not sure how old you are right now, but like, okay, they might be looking for somebody younger. Do you feel the pressure to be like, how do I remain hip and ensure that, like, you know, I know everything that's going on? Do you feel that pressure, or you just like, me, I'm just doing me?
Yeah, actually, I used to feel it, and then, but now, like, my audience, they look at me as a big brother. You know, I'm all like, even like when we're going through our tweets and the kind of interaction that we get, people, these young kids, they look at me as that big brother. But the pressure, because of the name of the show and because I'm growing, right now I'm 30. Yeah, I'm an OG.
Wow.
I'm an OG. But for me, again, like, I just feel as long as I'm getting the love from the people, I'll keep on doing it until, I don't know, until when the wheels fall off. Literally, yeah, because I don't like delving into the pressure aspect, because this industry can be very cruel. And if you let that, it can eat you up. So as long as the people want me there, I'll be there. As long as the audience want me there.
Like for many people, like especially like boys, because I feel sort of like when it comes to the digital media world, we do focus a lot on the women because we're the ones who like seem to be the majority. What advice would you give to any young man out there that's trying to like get themselves into media and they're maybe be feeling a little bit of pressure? Like what would you advise them to do?
For me, I'm always real, especially when it comes to that question, because I feel like media is not like selling a product. You understand? It's not like selling this T-shirt. This T-shirt, I'll come tell you, it costs this much. You'll give me that amount of money. I'll make money. Media, you grow a brand, and for you to really sustain longevity in media, number one, you really have to love media. You need to love what is it that you're doing, because you keep on evolving. And it's something that each and every day someone will have something negative to say. You know, or maybe let's say one person will have something negative to say. 5 people will compliment you on what is it that you're doing. So it's up to you to ask yourself, should I follow this one person, these 2 people who've really like thrown shit, or should I focus on growing this number of people who are really seeing, you know, the special thing that I'm bringing on board? So I feel like once you have passion and you are ready to pay the dues, man, because media, you gotta pay dues. Man, media,
you don't get paid.
It's not like music. Music, you can drop a song and it will trend. Media, before people sit down and watch your show, they need to believe what is it that you're telling them. They need to believe who you are. So it takes a lot of character, because media is our industry, especially when it comes to media personalities, we're quickly judged. We're not like musicians. You can go out there, do something, and then people are like, Nimsani. But us will be like, you're talking to masses, so you really have to love it. I think that's the number one thing.
Absolutely. We have Tracy from Kitsuru here saying, Martin, if you haven't found a shorty, come to me, I'll take care of you.
Wow.
She said, I'll take care
Can
of
she
you.
cook chapati, man? If you can do chapati, we game.
Let us know if you can do chapati. But right now, we want to take this really cool guy on a fun game, because, you know, someone is not cool unless they have shown us how dumb they can look. Yes. A game. It's time for game time.
This is that moment.
This is that moment. So today's game is called Kneetrembla. Basically, we have some apples that are over there, and you put them between your knees and you walk. What is the distance we are walking?
Like a few steps.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like the bowl is supposed to be. Let me help you out.
Thank you.
You and your dress.
Thank you. My dress is a very respectable.
No, you gotta move it further. Move it all the way forward, more forward.
So
I'm trying to help us out, you guys.
Okay.
Keep going.
I think that's okay. I think that's fine. I think that's fine.
I think that's good.
So you put this between your knees, and then you have 60 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. To go back and
Wait,
forth.
are we putting one?
All
or
of
two?
them?
One at a time, yeah.
As many as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, as many as you can.
Why can't we have 60 seconds?
They said no.
Okay, fine. Can I place it already in advance?
Yeah.
I already feel so dumb.
Go.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
This is what
God.
you had us do in your
Oh,
baby
wow.
shower.
Is it?
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I don't recall.
Okay, you tried. Will it stay?
Oh.
Yay.
It has to stay in the bowl.
It has
Yeah.
to stay,
Oh,
otherwise it doesn't
man.
count.
Oh, God.
Yo.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Can I at least get to... My
You
thick
got it.
thighs are not helping me. Guys, oh my God, it's so
Big
much.
thighs save lives. Is that what you guys keep telling us?
Ah.
That's it. My time is already up.
you serious?
Yeah.
No.
All right, at least I got one.
Wow.
I got one.
That's the spirit, babe.
That's
the
Well
game.
done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Everyone needs cheerleaders like this in life.
Friends like this.
Like 20%, but like, well done. What are you doing?
I'm
Oh.
not like.
Okay.
That's why we starting from the middle.
Yeah, Ayuma.
We see you.
Yeah.
Lord.
3. Oh, wait, count her down. Go. Yeah, it's not that easy.
Oh,
She's
God.
killing it.
Well done.
That looks like easy money.
Oh my God.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're talking and you sat
That
down.
looks like easy money. Look how she's doing it so effortless.
I think, are you putting them at your knees, not at your thighs?
Yeah, knees.
Okay. Now it's at your knees. You look
fell
so
out.
elegant. Oh, so it's only one so far.
Two.
Time up.
Time out.
Two. All right.
It's two,
Two.
isn't it?
Fine.
Yeah, it's two.
Well done. Well
You go
done.
next, actually.
Me? All right. Let's do
Talk
this.
a big
the
talk.
best
Let's
will
see.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe I blew my trumpet a bit too
Let me
early.
remove mine.
And Lydia, you're looking so elegant today. This is
Thank
the kind of
you.
game you're going to be playing.
Unfortunately, Amma, we ran out of time.
So is there like a countdown?
Yes, I'll
Yes.
tell you. Move back. Yeah.
Here?
There.
There, yes.
Yes.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you moving
Okay,
so
correction.
slowly?
This ain't for guys. Yo, this
Why
is...
are you moving so slowly? Oh my God. All right, we had heels on. What's your
Everything.
excuse?
And that one
get it
landed
in.
in. That's
Okay.
what she said.
Joanne.
Oh no.
No, this is...
my God.
No.
Yeah, cool factor dropping by the
no.
second.
Done.
Time up. Time up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well, wow.
yeah.
Okay, so I beat it. He did one.
He did zero.
I did zero.
Praise God. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, one just
He's
bounced
the
off
one
the
who
ball.
said, quote, and I quote, seems like easy money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, please, whatever.
You look so cute.
Very
Lydia, if
cute.
that counts for anything.
It doesn't, but thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
I told you.
I think I'm way better.
Happening, people. What's happening, people?
I feel like taking a video of you. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Lydia.
My thighs are like
You just need
moisturized.
Yeah.
One. You just need one.
Your thighs are too moisturized.
They are.
Oh my gosh. You just need
Lydia,
one.
guys, I need to pee. I'm gonna pee.
Oh God. Drop the ball. Go for the next
Let's
one.
go.
24, 23 seconds. 20 seconds. You can do it.
Oh my goodness.
You can do it.
Oh,
well
Jesus.
done. Oh, shit. Is that at your thighs or your knees?
Oh my God, that's at my knees.
Keep going. Good job. Good job.
Almost
job.
there. Almost. Oh.
Well done.
Oh, she got two.
Wow.
Oh no, I can't. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Eh.
Because you can barely move.
You guys are champions.
I
How
take
are
the
you
L.
running?
Ayuma, yeah, exactly.
I take that L.
But
money,
you know
huh?
what? It's cool factor to take an L gracefully.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations. We have someone, Tori from Utawala, saying, I love the guest today. He has really inspired me. Wow. Kevin
Yes.
from Imara says, the show is lit. I like the way Martin is responding to your quiz. It's not a quiz, it's just some questions. But like, excited that people seem to love you.
Yes,
so much.
thank you for
man,
bringing
thank
inspiration,
you,
Martin.
thank
I'm
you, thank you,
motivated.
thank
That's what Tuzid in a hustle
That's what
is
is it
all
about.
right?
You know, yeah,
Exactly.
big
Yeah.
rich.
All TV personalities, I guess, or anyone who has like this career has the vision of where they want to take it, right?
Yeah.
And we do the, from your lips to God's ears on this table. So
man.
what is a big vision for you?
The big vision for me is just to put my country out there, just to really represent Kenya like the likes of Kipchoge, what they've done, man. For me, I want to do that through this space that I'm in. And at the same time, just create that impact where people really believe in Tuzidi na hustle. It's a lifestyle, you know.
Yeah.
Tuzidi na hustle starts from your mental state to how you grind, to how you relate with people.
Absolutely.
You know, so, man, they call me Kimathi, and that name is very significant to me. One of our greatest heroes, man, goes by the name of Kimathi. So I just want to be the guy who really lived his best life, and he played his part in making Kenya a better country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From your lips
To
God's
God's
ears.
ears.
Amen.
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 Someone has said a big shout out to you. She once met you and Nick Mutuma during the American I think it's American
Meru
Festival.
Festival, yeah.
Such a humble guy, and keep doing you. Lots of love from Meru. Do you find it hard sometimes to remain humble? Like sometimes you have to catch yourself like, hey,
Calm down.
relax, calm down.
Yeah.
You're not famous yet. You're not everything yet. Do you find it difficult, or it's just like something which comes natural to you?
I think it just comes with who I am. Whether on TV or off TV, I'm always the same guy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm that dude who will be like, hey, can we go have some mutura?
Ati what nini?
Mutura.
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 Okay, so Lydia, Mutura is.
I
it's
know
a
what
Kenyan-
Mutura is.
Oh,
You don't know? Oh,
Kikuyu.
damn. Yo.
Mutura Kikuyu.
Yeah.
That's
is it
why.
because
Yo.
it's Kiswahili?
No, Mutura.
Mutura is
I feel like
Swahili. It's
Swahili.
some Mtaa
It's
language.
yeah.
I think it's some
I
Mtaa
know
lingo.
Mtaa language as well.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, fine. In it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? It's okay. The love is still here pouring out on social media. We have Helen watching in Athi River saying, as you say hi to Martin.
Hello,
He's
Helen.
so cute. So
thank
yeah,
you.
say hi to
Thank
Miss
you.
Helen over
Appreciate
Even
there.
put a sweating face.
I know. And then
She's
someone else
sweating.
is like,
Thank you.
wow, Martin Kimathi, I admire your work so much. I'm Philo Mercy from Utawala. The love is just keeps on pouring on and on.
Honestly,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's so much.
Man, I don't take it for granted, man. That kind of love is genuine,
Yeah.
and it's people really respect. Man, this thing we do,
Yeah.
a lot of people might not understand it, but it takes a lot of.
Yeah.
It does. It takes. We
Takes a lot.
appreciate it, and we
Yeah,
see
we
you
do.
doing it, and we appreciate you for coming on and for
Thank you.
everything, that vision that you have. We hope you will remember us. You remember us.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, you said
Family.
it.
You'd be like, I need 3 BGBs.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This has been such a wonderful way to end this week. I will not be on orientation next week, guys. I promise.
Oh.
We love you and we appreciate you. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. My name is Lydia KM, and that's Lydia KM on all social media handles.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Guy, hey,
For
from the very,
watching.
hey, no, I'm orientation with you. From the very bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate you. We really love you. If you missed any of the shows or you just want to watch them back this week, I know guys will come back to watch this show because of Martin. So if you want to watch them again, just catch them on YouTube. Our handle is Ebru TV Kenya, and follow us on all our social media handles, Ebru TV Kenya and Ebru TV KE on Facebook. See you guys. Have a great weekend. I'm Joanne Muni at yummymummy.ke on social.
You guys have literally made my Friday so freaking amazing. So a big shout out and thank you to you for watching. We literally love you and love all the messages that you guys go ahead and send us. The love, it's so amazing. We thank you and appreciate you. Go out and have an amazing weekend. It's your girl Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
And you? So
Oh,
DM
me,
for
yeah. You can find me Martin Kimathi _ on Instagram. You can also follow us on Tuzidi na Hustle. We just launched our really amazing merchandise, the tea. There's so much to come, more content coming your way. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Yay!
Shoot your shot, guys.
Shoot your shot to the DM.